Hello and welcome to Stillwater Area High School for tonight's Pohai Championship game between the number 1 seeded St. Paul Humboldt Hawks and the number 3 seeded Park Center Pirates. So Pirates taking on the Hawks tonight or this afternoon for tonight's adapted soccer Pohai Division Championship state championship game. The Hawks are the champions from a year ago in the Pohai division, and runner-ups last year were White Bear Lake Park Center, finished in 4th place a year ago. We are underway. Let's look at the Pirates quickly. Number 20 is Sue Lancott. 23 is Samantha Bullock. 25, Brock Merkwin. 26, Travis Upsall. 27, Jessica Robinson. 30 is Scott Bierbaum. 32, Kyle Sackery. 37, Lindsay Langham. 39, Malcolm Walker. 40 is Nate Michaels. 41, Luke Erickson. 42, Eric Duncan. And number 43 is Matt Wimmergren for the Pirates of Park Center. The head coach is Dick Blakesvet. We'll get a look at him in a bit. Assistant coaches Phil Schmidt and Neil Swanson. The student managers Charles Lancott and Casey Merkwin. Pirates' record now on the season is 9-2 as they come in looking for state championship. Their losses came to Dakota United by a score of 2-1 and very close, as number 8 Mike York almost had a goal there for the Hawks. Their other loss on the season came to White Bear Lake by a score of 5-2. Look at the Hawks quickly. In goal, Steve Burgoyne. Number 5, Adam Johnson. Number 8, Mike York. 10 is Chris Brugman. 20 is Mike Howard. 22, Jim O'Brien. 28, Vang Vu. 31, Hean Lee. 32, Kao Tao. 37 is Brian Shoquist. 40 is Ted Dusterhoff. The ball in the crease there. 41, Jim Boost. 43, Josh Flickinger. 46, Joe Hughley. 48, Dave Kopp. And 64 is Phil Thorman. The head coach for the Hawks from St. Paul Humboldt, Tim Hausker, is the head coach, picked up there by the goaltender for Park Center, number 23, Samantha Bullock. Assistant coaches for the Hawks, Jeff Sheeran and Dave Vibar. Student managers, Dan Johnson. The Hawks have a record of 11 wins and no losses on the season. They defeated Park Center by a score of 6-0 on the season. That came close to a goal, as Burgoyne was a little out of position. With it for the Hawks, number 41, Jim Boost, was kicked out by the defense, headed by Hean Lee. Lee now with it for the Hawks, being defended by Mike Hansen. Lee brings it up. It's one of the chairs in front, picked up by Bullock. Bullock throws it out to number 30 for Park Center. Scott Bierbaum. Here's York. York up the left side, kicks it wide left, and is passed back to Bullock, the goalkeeper for the Pirates. Header there by number 12 for the Hawks. They don't have a name for 12. See if we can come up with that before tonight or the game is over. Pass ahead to Eric Duncan. It's taken away by Jim Boost. Shot by York. Shot and a goal by York. We'll probably get an assist from number 41, Jim Boost. And the Hawks take the early 1-0 lead with just over 16 minutes to go.
Scoring for the Hawks, number 8, Mike York. Assisted by number 41, Jim Boost.
So Boost does get the assist on the goal. Clock stopped with 15:52 left here in the first half. St. Paul Humboldt, to get to the championship game this year, they are once again the defending champions of the Pole High Division. They defeated South Washington County by a score of 16-2. That was yesterday's game, and also defeated White Bear Lake earlier this morning at 10:30, 8-1. Shot by Boost, and we'll have a foul on the play. As number 32 goes down for the Pirates. It's Kyle Sackery. Also St. Paul Humboldt. Let's see if this injury here. Tim Hausker, the head coach of the Hawks. I believe that's the Pirates head coach out there, tending to Sackery. There's another look at it. There he just goes down and grabs his right ankle, I believe. For the Pirates to get to this position, they defeated South Suburban by a score of 7-0. Also defeated Dakota United. Dakota United, the number 2 seed, were upset by Park Center 2-1 in a game earlier this morning, also at 10:30. Our score 1-0 with 15:20 left here in the first half. The one goal for Humboldt came from Mike York at 16:10 left here in the first half. The assist by Jim Boos. Still looking at Sackery's right ankle. He gets up and he's going to walk off. Here's another look at the goal by Boos. Give it to York. York just went for a shot and beat Bullock to her left side, right in the corner of the net. Looks like we're about ready to get back underway here. Lindsay Langham, I believe, is the one who came in. Langham's shot blocked by, or pass blocked by Lee. Lee gets blocked out in front, takes a shot, and a save for Bullock. Bullock throws it out, trying to get it to Scott Beerbaum. Langham runs it down, but York also there. York tries to center it over there, but a nice job by Bullock. Here's Beerbaum. Pass over to Eric Duncan. Duncan's pass back to Beerbaum. Gets tangled in the Hawks bench over there. It's taken away by number 12. Jim Boos with it now for the Hawks. Boos over to York. Pass back to Bullock. Bullock then gets it to Lindsay Langham. Langham has it taken away by York. York's shot blocked out in front by number 25, Brock Merkwin. Jim Boos puts a shot on net. It went right over the head of Matt Wimmergren sitting in the chair out in front. And it was a good shot on goal, and Bullock made the save. Number 12 almost got it to York as it went through the crease. Bullock picks it up again and gets it out to Duncan. Duncan sends it down. Burgoyne, a little bit of miskicking Lee now. Kicked up against the bleachers. York will take it for the Hawks. Battling Lindsay Langham in the corner. And the door comes open and the ball goes out of the gym. Be a white kick. So Langham will take it. "13 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 Hawks out in front. Boost with the header. Beerbaum now with a chance. Nice shot. And a good save by Burgoyne. Lee. Langham and a whistle. The free kick here for Lindsay Langham of the Pirates. And looks to like Zachary wants to come back into the game, and Zachary comes in. He replaces Travis Upsall. Zachary out in front. He was the one that was injured earlier. Burgoyne comes up and makes the catch. Pass over to 12. Up to York. York gets it to Boost. Boost takes the shot. Blocked out front. Langham with good defense out in front. He and Lee. Boost battling with Lee. And here's York again. York takes a shot, and that one goes between the bleachers and the wall. Pulled out by Bullock. And Bullock will get a throw in here. Over to Zachary. Zachary looking for Beerbaum. He and Lee will get to it first. And that'll be a free kick for the Hawks. He and Lee will take it. Up to Boost. Takes a shot. Blocked out front. And Bullock will come up and grab it. Boost kicking at it. It's under the chair. Out to Duncan. Lee picks it off. Takes a shot. And that one also between the wall and the bleachers. Clock running, 10:40 left in the first half. 1-0 Hawks in front. Pole High State Championship game here at Stillwater. Jamie Lynch for Time Warner Cable bringing you this afternoon's game. Duncan to Zachary. Lee picks it up in the middle. And Beerbaum, good defense. Here's 12. See if we get a name for 12 here. Zachary kicks it out. Zachary comes up with it up the left side. He goes off the Hawk bench. Beerbaum went for it. And he'll take it now. Back out to Zachary. Zachary bumped off, and we got a foul here on Jim Boost. And Langham will take the kick. Now Beerbaum comes up now to take the kick. That one up high. And York tries to discard the ball away. Zachary to first, back to Langham. Langham and goes off Boost, and Boost will have a chance here. Shoots up high over the net. Off York's shoulder. They call handball. It looks like it went off the shoulder. They called it off the hand. Lindsay Langham, here's another look at that last play. See if it does go off the shoulder or his hand. They call a handball. It went off his shoulder, but nothing hurt. Boost with the header from Langham. Langham up to Duncan, and then York takes it away. Zachary then puts a shot on, and that's wide. And it hits one of the fans as Burgoyne kicks it away from the net. Actually, one of the media photographers here caught him off guard a little bit. Langham to take the kick. Trying to center it, nobody there but Hawks. They call running on Beerbaum. So a free kick here for Heen Lee of the Hawks. His kick goes high up and over the doors. Beerbaum with it. Takes a shot that goes wide and it goes behind the net. Burgoyne. Burgoyne will get a throw in. Rolls it over to York. Boost with good position there. Blocked Duncan out of the play. Ian Lee now with it. Lee and a great save by Bullitt to keep it 1-0, 7-10 remaining here in the first half of play. 2 20-minute halves in adapted soccer. Lee got the scorer's table that time. Here's Boost. Good move on Langham. Takes a shot and another save by Bullock. Samantha Bullock playing good in net for the Pirates. Lee and a good pass over. And Bullock picks up the loose ball. Headed there by Boost. And blocked and given back to the goalkeeper. Duncan sends it down. Shot by Sacre, up high and over the net. Blocked out by Beerbaum. Pirate fans trying to get their team back in it and maybe tie this thing up before half. 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Duncan misplays. York takes it away. York tried to go left side. Bullock came off of the back bleachers and took a weird bounce and off the chair in front, almost went into the net. And she'll pick up the ball again. Shot, and that one goes off of 43 out front. Matt Wimmergren. Bullock picks up the loose ball. Up to Duncan, and we have a whistle. We're going to have a timeout, I believe. Park Center. So the Pirates take a timeout. Pirates have a, Hawks have a 1-0 lead. I do believe there will be a U.S. Bank all-tournament team following the game in the Pole High division. Look at the season for Park Center. First game of the season, they defeated Minneapolis South 7-0. Defeated Mountains View Irondale Roseville by a score of 12-4. Were defeated by White Bear Lake 5-2.
And the Minnesota State High School League is marking its 84th anniversary.
St. Paul Highland Park, 8-5 is their win. Defeated Hopkins Robbinsdale Wyzetta 4-3. Were defeated by St. Paul Humboldt 6-0. Defeated South Suburban 5-3. Defeated South Washington County 10-0. And were defeated by Dakota United 2-1. Look at the Hawks schedule on the season. Defeated South Washington County 17-5. Hopkins Robbinsdale Wyzetta 9-1. South Suburban 8-2. Dakota United 4-2. Park Center 76ers 6-0. St. Paul Highland Park 13-2. Minneapolis South 9-2, Mounds View, Irondale, Roseville 7-1, and White Bear Lake 8-0. So 2 shutouts on the season. And actually, yeah, it's 2 shutouts. I was going to say they got one here in the tournament, but defeated White Bear Lake 8-1. Park Center with a shutout yesterday by a 7-0 over South Suburban. Beerbaum tried to take it down. And stoppage of play as the ball is tangled. Some of the onlookers back in the game now for Park Center. 26 Travis Upsall. That goes over Eric Duncan. Be hot ball, I believe. Free kick, and Ian Lee will take it. That one kicked up into the stands. And then the Pirates will take a kick. Like Sackers will come over and take it. Excuse me, Sackery. Duncan looking for it. Boost, then gives it over to Burgoyne. Burgoyne will throw in. And oh! Shot and a goal! Or do they call it or no goal? They wave it off. So no goal. As the goalkeeper had control of the ball for a moment, it was kicked from his hand into the net by Beerbaum, but the goal was disallowed. So it looked like it could have been the tying goal, but good call by the referee. As Bullock picks it up, and our score remains 1-0. The Pirates out, or excuse me, the Hawks out in front of the Pirates. Duncan sends one in. Up to Boost. And a nice play there by Wimmergren to corral that ball and give it back to goalkeeper Samantha Bullock. 2:40 now left here in the first half. Beerbaum took it off and Burgoyne makes the save. Ian Lee trying to get it up to Boost. Boost will take it here. Shot, and Bullock first had it. Went off of her. Wimmergren then Ed corralled it and gave it back to goalkeeper Bullock. Zachary ahead looking for Beerbaum. Up high. Loose ball. Jim Boost. Off the bleachers. Duncan and York will battle for it. York takes it away. York takes the shot, and that's blocked by Brock Merklin. Ian Lee. Wimmergren come over to get a piece of it and can't quite get this one, and now he gives it over to Bullock. Good play out in front by Wimmergren this afternoon so far. Lee with the header up to 12. Takes the shot, and that goes in off of Brock Merkwin's chair. With 1:23 remaining, it is now 2-0. Let's see if we can get the name on this, number 12 this time. With Park Center will take the kick here. And they're also looking for his name. He's not in the program. The scorer table, that is. Zachary will get to it. Ian Lee takes the shot, and that's blocked out in front. York battling. Kicks it off of Merklin chair.
Number 12, Ku Tao.
So Ku Tao is number 12, not number 32 in the program. So Ku Tao will get the goal. No assist on the play, although they could almost give one to the Park Center player who got a hold of it out in front. And that is the end of the first half with St. Paul Humboldt leading 2-0 in the Pohai Division Championship game. Mike York scored first for the Hawks to make it 1-0. The assist by Jim Booth, that came 16 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. And then with 1:23 left in the half, Ku Tao made it 2-0, an unassisted goal to make it 2-0 at halftime. We'll take a quick break and be back for the second half right after this.
No matter who you are, city girl,
country boy,
no matter where you're from,
farm,
city,
no matter where you're going,
to college,
to work.
You can be certain you need education. You can be certain you need to stay in school. This message is brought to you by the Air Force because we're certain about the value of a good education. No matter what you do in life, aim high.
United Arts is dedicated to the positive power of the arts, working in schools, neighborhoods, and community organizations.
From in-school art education to hands-on projects, United Arts involves hundreds of thousands of children and adults in art each year.
Your gifts to United Arts make it possible for schools, neighborhoods, families, and individuals to share in the wealth of Minnesota's creative resources. Do something beautiful.
Give a gift to United Arts.
Welcome back to Stillwater Area High School. Jamie Lindstrom for Time Warner Cable bringing you Pohai State Championship action between Park Center and St. Paul Humboldt. The Humboldt Hawks on top by a score of 2-0 here in the Pohai Championship game. The Pirates here will get the first kick. Goals in the first half, Mike York and Kao Tao. One assist in the half. That was on the York goal from Jim Booth. Burgoyne still in net for the Hawks, taking on, or in the net for the Pirates rather, Samantha Bullock still. So both the same goalkeepers out there. Jim Booth, along with Ian Lee, Kao Tao, Mike York out there for St. Paul Humboldt. And Lindsay Langham for Park Center, along with Travis Upsall. Eric Duncan, and we picked up by Bullock there. Beerbaum as well, Scott Beerbaum. Lee takes it away from Beerbaum. Takes a shot, blocked by Wimmergren out front. Also there was 25 Brock Merklin. Wimmergren picks it up, gives it back to Bullock, and it's kicked away while Bullock had it in her hand. Booth takes the shot, Bullock got a piece of it, picks up the loose ball. Trying to get it up to Duncan, but picked up by Booth instead. Here's Booth's shot, and that's wide right. York gets a chance, and he shoots it high. And Bullock can't grab that one as it goes through the crease. Bullock get it out to Scott Beerbaum. We're trying, and Ian Lee now. Beerbaum has it kicked away from him by Booth, and we got a push on Jim Booth. Also out there for St. Paul Humboldt, I believe Joe Hughley out in front. York ahead to Lee. Lee, good pass over to York. York takes the second shot, but that goes high up and over the net and into the net between. And another block by Wimmergren out front. And a goal by Jim Booth. So Jim Booth picks up his second point to make it 3-0. That came with 17:30 left in regulation.
Number 41, Jim Booth.
No assist on the play. Upstall went after it, and Buse picks it up. Tao. Taken away by Duncan. Duncan tried to clear it, but he and Lee, and kicked into the Hawks bench. Langham will take the kick. Buse got a head on it along with York. Taken by he and Lee. Lee's got York and Buse. It's given to Buse. Buse will take the shot and he'll score. 4-0. See if any assists will be on the play. That goal came with 16:24 left in regulation here in the second half.
Scoring for the Hawks.
Timeout, Park Center.
Bringing an assist on the play. Number 31, Ian Lee.
Ian Lee picks up the assist. So an assist given to Ian Lee. And Park Center called the timeout. Park Center now trail 4-0. St. Paul, there's a look at head coach for Park Center, Dick Blakesvet. St. Paul Humboldt swept the MH in the Pohai divisions a year ago. They will not do that, however, this year, as Dakota United defeated St. Paul Humboldt in the semifinals to get to the championship game by a score of 6-3. (4-0), 16:01 left in regulation here this afternoon in the state championship game in the Pohai division. We'll be ready to go here in just a moment. St. Paul Humboldt look like they are going to come away here for the second time, or second year in a row. But we'll see the final tally in 16 minutes. If you'd like to order a copy of today's game, you could do so by calling 763-571-7398. Once again, that number is 763-571-7398 as you see it on your screen. Travis Upsall takes the kick. And Scott Bierbaum went after it. Buse cleared it. Lindsay Langham then sends it down the length of the floor. Buse gives it back to Steve Burgoyne. Burgoyne over to Mike Howard, who had just entered the game. That shot sent high. Howard with it. Duncan battling Howard, and Howard comes back up with it. Sends it in the middle. Wimmergren gives it back to Bullock. Up to Upsall. Buse then sends it down. Bullock trying to get it over to Langham. Lee takes it away. Good positioning. York, and a shot by Howard. Saved by Bullock. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay fanned on the kick. Lee over to York. Just a great pass by he and Lee to Mike York. York scores. Mike York gets his second goal of the game at the 14:45 mark. The assist will go to he and Lee, and our score 5-0 as we take another look at the goal. Just a great pass by Lee over to York.
Mike York. Assist on the play goes to number 31, Ian Lee.
Burgoyne picks it up. Buse, ahead to Lee. Lee mishandled it for a minute. Duncan, and then off Langham, then Duncan kicks it out. That one will go up against the bleachers. Duncan, but now he's battling Brian Shulquist, who just came in for the Hawks.
Congratulate Humboldt and Mark Singer on their athletic excellence and sportsmanship, and welcome the teams, their coaches, families, and friends to this group. Thanks for joining us
Here's
for the
Buse.
high school league and putting students first.
Bierbaum headed off of his shoulder there. Bierbaum and Burgoyne makes the save. Bierbaum stayed with it and had a couple quality shots closed in. Kicked down by Buse. Lee gets to it first for the Hawks. Lee centers it back to York. York takes a shot, goes off Wimmergren's chair. Upsall and Buse were battling. Wimmergren then over to Bullock. York misplays. Upsall and York are right below us here. Now Upsall and Buse going at it. Buse passes over to Steve Burgoyne. And then Bierbaum goes down. And we got a penalty kick. So a chance for Scott Bierbaum here. So penalty kick for Bierbaum. And he caught Ted Dusterhoff right in the face. Right, good thing he had that helmet on. Shakes it off. I think he's going to be all right. Steve Burgoyne wasn't making sure. They're all shaking hands down there while play is on the other end. Center and another save for Bullock as York had another quality shot in front. Bierbaum over to Upsall. Brian Shilquist centers. Bierbaum takes it away. Foul on Mike York, so we have a free kick here at about midcourt. So we got a timeout, as it looks like Ted Dusterhoff is probably going to come off. The Hawks take a timeout. Taking the helmet off, making sure he's all right. Putting it back on. Took that kick from Bierbaum right smack dab in the melon. Here's a look at the head coach for the Hawks, Tim Hausker. Our score 5-0, 11:39 left here in regulation. It will be I believe there will be an all-tournament team selected following the game, along with individual medals and team medals following the championship game here. If you'd like to order a copy, you see the number you can call, 763-571-7398. For the Pole High and the MH Division Championship games here at Stillwater Area High School. Looks like we may, I'm not sure, but we may have a new goalkeeper, but we'll keep a look at it. Let's look at some of the fans here in attendance. The stands not as full as they have been in past years for some reason. It looks like we're going to have a replacement out front. for the Hawks. Instead of Ted Dusterhoff, it's going to be Dave Kopp. So Dusterhoff comes off. I believe he's okay though after taking the shot to the head. Also in now is number 43 for the Hawks, Josh Flickinger. And a couple of replacements, or one replacement for the Pirates, number 40 into the game now. That's Nate Michaels. Kean Lee with it. Got York ahead of him, and along with Flickinger. York has it. Takes a shot. That's wide right. Bullock picks up the loose ball. Over to Duncan. And given back to Steve Burgoyne.
Attention soccer coaches, you should report to tournament headquarters to find out the members of the all-tournament team. Soccer coaches, please report to tournament headquarters.
Shot by Bierbaum off the back bleachers into the arms of Steve Burgoyne. Jim Buse will take it. Flickinger calling for it. That's wide left. And Michaels will get over to it. York, and Bierbaum takes it away from Mike York. The kick here for the Pirates. Duncan will take it. York intercepts. Kean Lee with a nice move on Eric Duncan. And Bullock picks up the loose ball. And we'll throw it out to Scott Bierbaum. And Buse comes up to get a piece of it. York takes a shot. That'll be wide, but Bullock will pick it up. Bierbaum with good positioning. Kind of led himself a little too far, or did he? Shot and a goal! Scott Bierbaum with a nice individual play to make it a 5-1 game. That goal came with 9:30 remaining in regulation. See if they give an assist to Bullock. They give an assist to Langham. And he just took another look at the goal. And Bullock makes a nice save. Took it off of the mouth though. Clock running out, however, on the Pirates. Kean Lee passing it over to Kowtow off the side of the net. Bullock picks it up, gets it back out, try to get it to Bierbaum.
Play the ball, play the ball.
Here's Tow. Shot off the back of Limmergren's chair. Now down to 8:20 left. Looks like the Hawks they were signaling timeout here, but Tow to Lee. Lee takes a shot. Goes behind the net. Out to Bierbaum. Kean Lee. Nice job out front by Michaels. Kean Lee battling Nate Michaels. Also, Scott Bierbaum comes over to help out. York now with it for the Hawks. Shot hits the chair out front. Brock Merklin Shot by Beerbaum hits Buse. Clock down to 7 minutes left here. Our score 5-1. That one hits the crossbar. Right in the corner of the post. York, Wimmergren, and Bullock just got enough of it. Off of her hands, up and over the net. Out to Beerbaum. But Buse will get to it. Tau, Duncan, Wimmergren. Wimmergren gives it back to Bullock. Duncan tries to discard it. Bullock with another nice save. Out front, Tao Wimmergren whips his chair back and was ready there for the save. Bullock will pick it up, give it over to Scott. Duncan, he and Lee here. Lee takes a shot. Trying to get it into Lee. And Bullock, it's under Wimmergren's chair. For Lindsay, over her head. Buse will take a kick. It looks like we're going to get a sub. We're going to wait here. Bullock with another save. Oh! Beerbaum went down. Went up for the ball and came down awkwardly. Buse and Bullock once again picks up the loose ball. The Hawks have had control of the ball most of today's game. He and Lee. Beerbaum kicks it away from him. Buse. Burgoyne kicks away. Here's Lee. Over to York. York takes a shot. Bullock makes a save. And a substitute coming in for Park Center. Number 20 will come in. That is Sue Langcott. And we got a timeout. Not sure who took the timeout. It was Park Center or the Hawks, I believe. It was probably Park Center. Sue Langcott, I believe, will now come into the game for the Pirates with 4:08 to play here in the Pohai Championship game for State. Here's another look at the collision. I believe it was between Beerbaum and Hughes. Beerbaum goes down, looking for a call, but both players going for the ball. Really, Beerbaum just kind of got out of position there. Looks like the Hawks will be the two-time champions here. There's a look at the story, 4:08 to play. The Hawks, the home team, the Pirates, the visitors on the scoreboard. So now on the floor for the Pirates, we got Sue Langcott along with Jessica Robinson, Malcolm Walker, and Scott Beerbaum, also Brock Merkwin and Matt Wimmergren. And for the Hawks, I believe it is Joe Hughley, Dave Kopp, Mike Howard, Jim Buse, Mike York, and Ian Lee. Bullock threw it out. She was looking for Malcolm Walker. Shot by Howard was blocked. Here's Robinson. Jessica sends it down. Beerbaum battling York right below us. In front, Howard just missed on the kick. Had he got a piece of it, it probably would have been a goal. But Bullock playing very well in the net today. She's given up 5 goals, but not much of her fault. The Hawks just pursuing forwards that they have had control all day and have had a lot of quality shots and a lot of saves for Samantha Bullock. York takes a shot, and that's deflected out front. Wimmergren's got it, and we'll pass it back to Samantha Bullock. Back to Scott Beerbaum, and Hughes takes it away. Got Howard in front, gives it to Howard. Howard tried to go between the 2 chairs. Mike York. Robinson doing battle with Mike York. Here's Howard. Good position, and Bullock picks it up again. Malcolm Walker back to Beerbaum. 2.5 to play. Buse. Wimmergren got a piece of it. Bullock will pick it up. Kean Lee was there, had there been on this play. Beerbaum is tripped by Hughes, and Hughes also goes down. And it looks like both of them are going to be all right. They both get back to their feet. And the Hawks will take a timeout with 2:06 to play. Our score 5-1 is just taking another look there at the play, the last play. 5-1, 2:06 to play. The Hawks look like they're going to defend their title for the Pohai Division Championship. And we're going to have a substitute. We're going to have a new goalie, it looks like, in the net for the Hawks, Flickinger. Also, there's a look at the new goalkeeper, Josh Flickinger. Also, a new chair out front. Can't see the number. Brian Shilquist will come back on the floor for the Hawks, along with Joe Hughley, Kean Lee, Mike Howard, Chris Brugman, here's Beerbaum. Kick is high. Lee now takes it. Under 2 minutes to play. Over to Howard. Howard, a nice pass over, and Bullock will pick it up. A nice pass over to Brian Shilquist. Up to Beerbaum. Here's Shilquist battling Langcott. Wimmergren. Actually, Bullock got away with one there. Tried to just kick it out, and it came off of Wimmergren's chair and almost back into the net. Looking for Malcolm Walker. And that was over the half-court line, so it'll be a kick for the Hawks with 1 minute to play in the Pohai Championship game. Following the game, there'll be an all-tournament team selected. And also individual medals, Bullock with another save as Lee had a nice shot on goal. Job by Robinson to take it away. 20 seconds left. Walker. Here's Howard. Mike Howard got 5 seconds to shoot. Wimmergren comes out to make the stop. And the Humboldt Hawks are the 2000 state champs in adapted soccer for the Pohai division. St. Paul Humboldt with a 5-1 victory. We'll run through the goals quickly in the first half. Mike York, 16:10 to go. Assist by Jim Buse, and Kowtow had the other goal with 1:23 left. 2.5 minutes into the second half, Jim Buse picks up a goal. A minute later, that was an unassisted goal. A minute later, he picked up his second goal of the game. An assist went to he and Lee. And then a minute and a half after that, York scored to make it 5-0. An assist went to he and Lee on that, and Scott Beerbaum had the lone goal for Park Center to make it 5-1. And the assist went to Lindsey Langham, and that was our score of this afternoon's game. 5-1, St. Paul Humboldt, the state champion in state adapted soccer for the Pohai division. We'll take a quick break if we can and come back for the all-tournament team and the individual medals for both teams. So if we can do that, we'll take a quick break and be right back for the presentation.
We got the door now. They must have knew this was going.
Car theft is a serious offense that hurts real people and hurts our community. If you steal a car, there will be consequences.
Hi there. You know, TV can inform, educate, and entertain, but not everything is appropriate for kids. Here's something you can do to take charge of your TV.
One of the ways to take charge of your TV is to practice appointment television. Don't just turn it on to see if there's anything on. There always is. Decide in advance what the good programs are for your family and make an appointment to watch them.
Brought to you by the National PTA and the cable television industry.
Welcome back to Stillwater Area High School. Jamie Lisser for Time Warner Cable reminding you the final here tonight. 5-1, St. Paul Humboldt, your Pohai Division champions in adapted soccer for the year 2000, second year in a row for the Humboldt Hawks. We're going to have the presentations here.
The awards ceremony will be conducted by the following representatives.
We'll let the public address announcer take it over.
And the third place trophy and bronze medal were awarded to United High School. At this time, we will present silver medals and the second place trophy to Park Center High School. Sue Lightcott. Samantha Bullock. Brock Merklin. Travis Opsel. Jessica Robinson. Scott Beerbaum. Kyle Zachary. Lindsay Langham. Malcolm Walker. Nate Michaels. Luke Erickson. Eric Duncan. Matt Rimmergren. Student managers, Charles Lancock and Casey Merklin. And now will the captains of the Park Center Pirates please come forward to receive your second place trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we will present the 10-member U.S. Bank All-Tournament Team, chosen by a panel of soccer coaches, officials, and tournament workers. These students have distinguished themselves by their athletic excellence, leadership, team commitment, and exceptional sportsmanship. Presenting the trophies for the U.S. Bank All-Tournament Team award at center court is Joanne Wolfsmith of U.S. Bank. And now, the 2000 Adaptive Soccer All-Tournament Team. From South Washington County, Terry Heatmacher. From Hopkins, Robbinsville, Wayzata, Michael Boss. From South Suburban, Lynn Johnson. From White Bear Lake, Steve Utgard. From Dakota United, Chris Wayne. From St. Paul Humboldt, Ian Lee. Also from Humboldt, Jim Blues. From Park Center, Scott Beerbaum. Also from Park Center, Kyle Zachary. Also from Park Center, Matt Wimmergren. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2000 Adaptive Soccer All-Tournament Team. 2000 Minnesota State High School adapted soccer champion in the Polite division is St. Paul Humboldt. At this time, we present gold medal and first place trophy. Steve Burgoyne, Adam Johnson, Mike York, Chris Rudman, Mike Howard, Jim O'Brien, Bang Wu, Ian Lee, Tu Tao, Brian Solquist, Ted Westerhoff, Jim Goose, Josh Flickinger, Joe Hughley, David Cobb, Bill Thorman, and student manager Dan Johnson. And now, will the captains of the 2000 Minnesota High School Championship team come forward and receive your championship trophy.
So there's your final 5-1. Our final score, St. Paul Humboldt defeating Park Center. The trophy's just concluded. We will take a break and we're going to cover the MH game as well. So the Pohai champions for the second year in a row, the St. Paul Humboldt Hawks defeat the Park Center Pirates here by a final score of 5-1. This has been Jamie Lynch for Time Warner Cable saying thanks for watching and have a good night.